Welcome back to the channel. I am Ramo from relegoai, and in this tutorial, we are tackling Fluffy, a season-made machine from Hack the Box that perfectly simulates a real-world enterprise environment penetration test. What makes this box special is its assume-rich scenario. Instead of starting from scratch, we begin from compromised credentials, just like actual red team engagements where initial access has already been established. From there, we will chain together multiple vulnerabilities to escalate our way to domain administrator. This machine is really busy, but don't let that fool you. It covers critical Windows Active Directory concepts that every penetration tester needs to understand. So let's get started. So I've already done the nmap scan. I've used this one, SC for the default script, SV to actually be able to see the versions, and then PIF for all ports that are open. Actually, it's followed by this command, which actually scans for open ports only. We're not going to waste our time to actually see ports that are actually closed. Then we're going to use mainnet 10,000 because it is an controlled environment. We're going to use this. It is going to speed up things. On is for saving the file. So we're going to save the file in a file called nmapscan, and then this is the IP address. As you can see, we have a valuable output. You can know which ports are actually open. We have, this is DNS. Yes, DNS. We're going to look for what is important. You can see that LDAP is open, SMB port is open, LDAP is open. Also, we are able to see the domain name, which is fluffy.box. Also, we're going to see that it's actually 7 hours ahead of our time. Yeah, common name, we got it. What else? What else do you have? Actually, also we understand that it is a Windows machine. DNS again. So the first thing you have to do, once you have actually scanned this, you've actually viewed this, you have to add the domain name and the what is it called? Name server. DNS name. This is actually the name of the machine. dc.0.1 fluffy.hackthebox. I'm going to add it to host file. I'm going to sudo nano etc host. So for me, I already did this machine. As you can see, I already added the details in. So what you do, just come here and actually do the same thing. 10.10.11.69 space. Then actually again, this is actually, you see, I already added mine. So you do fluffy.box, then dc01 fluffy.box, then dc01. And that's it. I'm not going to save mine because it's already saved. Just going to exit. Save now. Now, you can remember that we are actually given some credentials. Those credentials are actually going to try to see if you can actually access SMB using it. Let me copy the credentials. Account. I'm going to add these are the credentials that we are given. We're going to use netexec to actually see if you can verify. You can actually sign in using these credentials on SMB port. We're going to clear netexec SMB 10.10.11.69 user that is password yeah dash events not found. Not exact. You can either use the domain name or also you can also use the API address. I don't think it has any issues or any problems. I don't think. Oh yeah. I forgot to add another what is it called? Forgotten the name. Yeah. And then password. I'm going to see if you can actually authenticate using the SMB port with these credentials. So to speed up time, because actually now that it actually authenticates, yeah, you can see it's actually true. Meaning you can actually authenticate using this credential. So you're going to scan for shares. Yeah, once you understand that you actually can sign in using these credentials, you can use shares. You can also use users to actually enumerate users. You can add what other useful stuff can you do? Yeah, you can do many things using netexec. It is the best tool for this kind of stuff. Just going to be patient just a little bit, and that's it. We can see the output. The other good thing about netexec is that we are able to see permissions, so we understand which shell we can actually utilize. So for this situation, we can notice that IT is actually we can read and write. So we're going to what are we going to do? We are going to sign in, then actually see what we can see from that share. I'm going to use SMB client. 10.10.11.69, then the share, then user. Then we're going to copy this down. Okay, that's it. Yeah, the password, we're going to copy the password. Clear, then doesn't work, that's okay. ls. So we can see that we have many files that we can actually view. Everything, keepers, upgrade notice. Because of time, we're not going to go through all the files. We're only going to go through the important one, which is actually upgrade notice PDF. If you try to download it using get, you're going to get issues. So you're going to use another tool. I'm going to split horizontally. Then we're going to use SMB get. Am I sure about that? Yeah, SMB get. User. I think I copied the username. Yeah. And then password. No. I did not copy. This is the user is that, and then password is that. Is it going to work? I think no, I'm actually confused. This is not going to work. SMB get user. I think I copied it here. Then I'm going to download SMB 10.10.11.69 IT. Then the file that we need to download. Also, I think for different situations, it's always good to have a cheat sheet which you can use during penetration testing. You can notice that I actually had forgotten not to use SMB get tool, but having a cheat sheet actually is good for you. You won't get stuck. You won't get what can I say? Yeah, password. Password. It won't stop your entire process. Your process will still keep on going. So I'm going to wait. I think it's downloading. Yeah, and that's it. I think we have the file now. We're going to open it using open. Yeah, I'm going to wait. Just open it. Fluffy patch announcement mandatory transmit blocking for critical updates. Multiple high-impact vulnerabilities have been publicly disclosed. All administrators are instructed to schedule a maintenance systems work to upgrade our systems in accordance with internal security policy. Upgrades must be completed within the defined change window to reduce the risk of exploitation, maintain compliance with patching requirements. Upgrade process, book a transfer for the IT change, blah blah blah. So we can see that this machine is actually vulnerable to these vulnerabilities. The most important vulnerabilities are this because, as you can see, severity, critical. You have to do research on all this, but for now, we are going to focus on our main target, which is this. So we understand that this is critical and it's actually critical for this machine. So we're going to copy it, then do our research on the web. You have to know which words you can actually use to get actually an exploit. You can use proof of concept, POC. You can use exploit. I think I'm going to go with, let's see, exploit, GitHub. So if you're going to get something, you can explore. You can explore other ones, whatever suits you. As you can see, I think we have many POCs, proof of concepts. A proof of concept for NTLM hash link. And let's see. So this is a vulnerability whereby when that machine tries to unzip files, it actually exposes NTLM hash for a certain user. I'm going to, let's go with this. Be patient. Yeah, and here I have it. You see, we have a proof of concept and a readme file. This Windows vulnerability, specifically in exploit.exe, allows us to receive net NTLM v2 hash from a victim simply by having this attacker extract a zip file, and that is a vulnerability. You can go through this how to use it. And so I'm going to copy this repo. Go back and say, what is it called? Git clone. Git clone. Then we're going to cd into that folder. Cd. Then we're going to do Python 3 a module env, and then we are going to activate the environment. So instead of actually being 2 times, you can actually just add this and then continue where you left off, and source env, and then activate. And we wait. And it's done. Clear. ls, the file that we have. Yeah, I think Python 3. Now you have to go to read to understand how it works. Test. I think that test is this name is what is going to be, what is it called? And then actually IP address 10.10.14.4 is going to be zipped. That's what I wanted to say. Successful. Now we have new. I think now we have a new file called exploit.zip. Now we're going to start responder. Sudo responder interface turn 0. Turn 0 is the IP address that actually Hashcat actually gives us. It is the IP address that actually allows us to exploit these machines. Every time you start your VPN, you'll always get it. Actually, what did I forget? Oh yeah, I forgot also. I think should be verbose, and this should be capital I. So from here, you can see it's actually started successfully. From here, we have to load this file to the SMB session so that it can be unzipped from that. There's a automation which actually unzips zip files in that machine. So when it's unzipped, then you will be able to get the NTLM hash of certain user in that yeah. So we are going to start another terminal. SMB client, SMB client, 10.11.69, IT user, and then it's going to request the password. So I'm going to copy the password. Now to download the file from our what is it called, from our machine to this SMB session, we just have to use put, then the file name, it is exploit. Is it exploit.zip? Let us see. Exploit.zip. Exploit.zip. You can see that if it was actually successful, you can notice that it was actually successful. So we just have to wait for around just a minute, and you'll see the magic. Actually, the magic will be seen from here. We're going to see things happening. And so I can keep on trying to see if the file actually was unzipped. Not yet. Just wait. Yep, and that is the magic. Now we have NTLM hash for user P Aguila. As you can see, the type of it is NTLM v2 username Fluffy P Aguila. We have these users hashes. So what you're going to do, you're going to save this on a file. Yeah, copy. We are going to stop this. Actually, I'm going to change something here. For most of us, you might find problems when trying to decrypt this hash. For me, I found it that if I just edited this name to be in capital letter, it will be easy for me. So okay, again, then save it. Own machines, yeah, fluffy hashes. Yes, now you can notice that we have a new file here, hashes. Now we're going to use John repo to actually decrypt it. So we're going to use John, word list, user, share, oh yeah, share, word list, rocky that, no. TXT format, net, NTLM v2, and then the hashes. Is there anything else? I think that's it. Let's see. Yeah, let's wait. You can also decide to use Hashcat, but for me, for now, I'm trying to actually master John. I think it's way better than Hashcat. Yeah, we're going to wait just a minute and see if it's going to be able to crack the password or the hash, so they will get to the hashes of that user. Yeah. What else can we be doing? Yeah, since it's actually taking long, I think what we're going to do is that we're going to use actually the credentials that you already be able to actually crack. We'll run through MP threads, first key to quit. Since actually taking long, I think to save time, I think I'm going to get the credentials. Since it's actually taking too long, I think I'm just going to provide the hashes that will be able to. If you're able to crack this password, you're going to. If you're able to crack this hash, you're going to get this password. So we're going to use let exec to actually see what privileges this user actually has. P Aguilar. Oh yeah, so it's already done, as you can see. Yeah, so we're going to let exec smd 10.10.11.69 user dash Angular password. No. To avoid errors, we have to use these quotes. And then password. We can test if we can actually connect to SMB. We can test if it can actually connect to LDAP and what other port. But the most important thing, oh yeah, we have to see actually the split. Instead of this, we're going to do something different. Yeah, shares. Also to there's other terminal, we are going to, using the credential of Piagela, I think we are going to collect BloodHound. We're going to collect, what can I say, Active Directory data using BloodHound, and using that user credentials. BloodHound, and then user, password, and then domain. Is it domain? Should we use domain? Yeah, domain. Fluffy.serverbox name server 10.10.11.69. See, oh, as you can see, this user is able to authenticate using SMB. Is able also to read and write in this share. But for now, let's collect Active Directory details. Let's check away and close. Delete. These are the details which we'll be able to actually view all the users and their, what can I say, users and what power they have. We're going to actually analyze how we can actually be able to exploit. We're going to find a way whereby the easiest way we can actually exploit this active directory to be able to get administrator password. Yeah, and let's just wait. As we wait, you have to ensure that you have installed the BloodHound. This is where you are going to load the files that will be generated by our current command. Yeah, computer name, this is 01, fluffy.box. 54 groups, 10 users, 1 domain. It's already done. You can list the files. You can notice that we have new files in JSON data. So with these files, you're going to go to BloodHound, click here, go to home, machines, Fluffy. Then we are going to select only the JSON files. Those are the only files that are actually needed. Then we are going to wait for just a little bit. Sometimes when you rush, you find getting errors. It's successful. Just a little bit. Close. Let's go into administration. We're going to see if our file is actually has been ingested or it's actually being ingested. Oh yeah, you can see it's actually ingesting. So just have to wait for just a few minutes, and then we'll be in and be able to view the details. Oh yeah, as you wait, you can explore. If you are a first time of using BloodHound, you're going to be very much be confused on how to use this tool. When you use ChatGPT to try to get explanation, it's not going to be very direct. You're very much confused. So you can see you have two sidebars. There's this one, which is actually data collection under administration. But if we hover to the end of the sidebar, we'll actually notice that we have other, what is it called, the other links. Once ingestion actually is completed, we leave administration and go to explore. We will be able to explore the data. Is it? Yeah, it is explore. But for now, because it's still ingesting, you're not going to find anything interesting. You can try ping save. We're going to get something, but definitely no. You can see it's taking long. So again, you see the magic. You have to hover here so that you're able to see the full sidebar. most of the time it's actually confusing if you're actually a newbie. I'm going to administration. See, it's still adjusting, so I just have to watch a little bit longer. And in the field of cybersecurity, you have to be very patient. You have to have that skill, because many things. You can see we had trying to crack the hash. It took some time. Sometimes actually it can take longer. It may take an entire day. And even eventually realize that actually after trying and trying, you're actually chasing the wrong goose. In that situation, you have enough scan. You just have to be patient. Also, to be able to get hints is not that easy. You have to take, sometimes it may take days so that you can actually get the footprint where you can start actually exploiting. At the same time, you can do all that, and then you go to who is it called? IPsec, IP security. I think the guy on YouTube actually creates these workflows. You just realize the guy actually does for around, let's say 2 hours. 2 hours, the guy is actually has already done it. But for others like us, you have to take some time. You might take something for many hours. You go to YouTube, IPsec, just 30-minute videos is already done. And yeah, the reason why I started this channel was because of him. He was my motivation. The game actually influenced me. I think I'm trying to start something, just like how he did it. Yeah, complete. Yeah, so we're going to go back, explore. Now, we will search for our user, Angela, that we have credentials now. You will notice that we have something different. We have the guy's name. Just have to click it and see the details that you get. Yeah, first of all, you have to right click and label it as pond. Is it pond or pond? Pond, yeah. It's pond. As you can see, when you click this node, this user, you will be able to see the user's details. This name, you can see the name, Prometheus Angela. ID account, admin account is not admin. For most of us, the most important thing that we always look for is outbound control. This is where you can actually notice where actually has control. As you can see, Peer Giver is a member of sales account managers. So we're going to do this, and then you can see that this service account managers is a member of service account managers, because the service, you can see service account manager. What is it? What does what's happening? Please open. I'm going to drag this here. Yeah, our user is a member of service account managers, and service account manager has generic role to service account. And this service accounts, we will see, we're going to go to service accounts. Again, you see, we're going to outbound control. As you can see, service account has generic right to these users. See SVC, LDAP, SVC, Win, RMSVC. I think this user can actually be able to log into the machine. Yeah. And be able to log into the machine. And this user, we think, has direct access to certificate, Active Directory, certificate service, I think. Yeah. Again, we're going to see what controls he has. As we see, member, service accounts. As you can see, yes, service account. So the first thing we're going to do is actually add our user to this group, service account, because you're a member of service accounts manager, I think. So we're going to first of all, we're going to use, instead of NTP date, I think we're going to use take time. Plus 7 hours. Then we're going to use bloodyAD. Is it correct? Yeah, I think it's correct. Factoring bloodyAD user. User's name. Edit. Regular. Password. We're going to use it. Name server. Is it name server really? Name server. Domain is fluffy.subdocs. Host. 69 quadrants. Oh yeah, I think add group member Sales accounts. Let's see if it's going to be a success. Nice. Now we are a member of sales accounts. Now we are going to do a shadow credential. Shadow credential to be able to get credentials, to be able to get hashes for the 3 users. And that is, we are still going to use FakeTime. If you do not use FakeTime, you're going to have issues. We have to ensure that our time actually aligns with the Active Directory time so that everything can go right. Certipy AD. Certipy AD. Shadow. Auto. User. Here we have to use. Can I say we have to use that? API agreement. And the box. Password. Decopy the password. I think you have to account CA SBC. I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. We wait. And as we wait, because it's going to take time, we're going to do for all the accounts. I'm going to copy this command. I hope I did not stop it. I did not stop it. Too bad. It's okay. SBC. So you can do the same for all that, but I think for a situation, I think we only need a winner to be able to log into the machine and be able to get the user flag. As you can see, we are able to get SBC hash. Here, I think I messed up here. Actually, SBC. Now we have credentials for the SBC. Now from that, I think we will be able to try to view. You can get. You can be able to see if there's any vulnerabilities in its certificate. Here we can see that we have these users. So let's save it first, so that we don't have to keep on repeating. Let's save this credentials. To be able to get your first flag, You just have to use evolve binary from 10.10.11.69 then user winner as I see, and what, oh yeah, hash. I'm going to copy the hash and then paste it, and we wait. Because enumeration is very slow, I think I'm going to leave from there and continue. Or you can just continue from here. CD CD you don't have to write everything, you just have to do that, then you'll be on desktop. To be able to view that first flag, you just write this and you have it. That is the user flag, and you're done with that part. Close it. Now we are going to find vulnerabilities in the certification. Again, we're going to use spectrum, certify ID, hashes. CN, yes, you see. Find vulnerable HTB out. We're going to use HTB out so that we can be able to read it once instead of actually going to read on the file extra steps. HTB out. I think that's it. Usage vulnerable. Yeah. Then I'm going to wait. Find the certificate templates. Outputting. And there we have it, the certificate. You can see the certificate name, Fluffy, the certificate, the owner, administrators. I think we're going to abuse this. This is a vulnerability. Other prerequisites may be required. For this to be exploitable, see the wiki for more details. Could not find any certificate template. we are going to abuse user principal name, whereby we are going to change the user of. We're going to use one of the users credentials. We're going to change his user principal name to administrator, and then you're going to request administrator certificate using his user principal name. Then you're going to get it. Then you're going to view the hashes for the administrator. So, I think I don't have to repeat this process. I'm going to change just a little bit. Yeah, I'm going to change name. Okay, that's regular password. Then I'm going to do UPN, user principal name, administrator, then user. We're going to use CASDC, and then go home and change this to account. Wait. I could not find a target in the specified options. I used debug to print. Where did I go wrong? Could not find a target in the use options. Where did I go wrong? Time. Oh yeah. I forgot that have the box. DNS resolution field. Oh yeah. You have to again authenticate, not actually authenticate, but change. Here, Gmail does not have permission to update those attributes. You have to again use bloodyAD. I have bloodyAD. Command. bloodyAD user regular password. Standard 11. No. I'm using the details really. Oh yeah. I'm on the right track. Domain. Domain will hide the box. Add group member. It should work. Wait. Yeah. I have a typo here. Let's see. Oh yeah, success. You can notice that just a small error can actually frustrate you. Now, since we are back to being in the group member, we can actually abuse it. We're going to go back to certipy abuse this user. Oh yeah, as you can see, successful. We have changed the name to administrator, so we are going to request admin. We're going to request the certificate as an admin, because it's going to like view the user principal name as like admin. Okay, here's a certificate. Oh, so we're going to certify AD request. User is here. That's the same. Fluffy.track the box hashes. I'm going to copy and we're using hashes. And then let's see here. I think there's something I forgot. Just a minute. The certificate name. think that's it. The certificate name. Hashes. Oh, where did I go wrong? Always forget, always confuse these commands with the commands of bloodyAD. I just have to wait just a little bit. After the request, you will have to restore. Yeah, you can notice there's a success. You have the admin certificate. Now you have to restore user principal name. User principal name. Yeah. I think this is it. From there, successful. Yeah. And then we have new files. Now to be able to get administrator hashes, this is the file that you actually have to focus on. So we're going to use certipy ID and the user administrator and then auth. Is it auth? Oh yeah, auth methods. That's really not result. Is it? Oh yeah. What else? I think that's it. Authenticate as admin. Let's try. So it's going to be a success. We need to add the IP address. Not find the target in the specified options. So this IP 10.11.69. Oh yeah, I forgot. You have to add also domain. And instead of actually using D for domain, you have to actually use domain in full. And these things can actually confuse you. I think that's it. Authenticators, administrator, then we're going to get administrators hashes. With the administrator hashes, you can log in to the machine. You'll be able to get the admin I think the problem might be set time. We have to add set time. Let's see. Yeah, we succeeded. And that means the hash is this one. What you learn from me is that small mistakes can mess you up, can mess up with the rhythm. So to log in, you just have to use winarun. Winarun 10.10.11.69 user administrator. Let's see, we're going to get an error or it's going to be a success. And there we have it. Go back, CD. Unless we got the root hash. To view it, we just use type root txt, and you got it. Yeah, and you have it, and that's it. You can continue from here. If you want to do more learning, you want to do more stuff. Other than that, if you've been with me to this end, thank you. See you in the next tutorial.